Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and what time you're watching this, I suppose. Nice short presentation, if this indeed is a presentation, and that is a short moment which we'll divide into two. First one is a statement, second one is a plea. First one is a statement. Statement is, the purpose of these little presentations is simply to impart hopefully a bit of information that will be useful. It's also to try and help people to prevent themselves from making mistakes. And if I can prevent one person making one mistake in what I say, it's been worthwhile. Indeed, speaking as someone who's made just about every mistake you can, it's probably fair to say that it's, as in the rest of dentistry, that it's not making the problem, which is pretty difficult to avoid in dentistry, but more so the ability to resolve the problem to everyone's satisfaction thereafter. So that brings us into the second part, which is the plea. If we agree that that's the case, and we agree that there is some value in this, there's only value in this if we actually do it and if we pass it along. So my plea is this: to do one appliance. You don't have to do 37 in the first day, and because you've just spent umpteen thousands of dollars on a course. I have nothing against big courses, nothing against expensive courses, providing they're worthwhile. But sometimes they are a little bit, they seem a bit overwhelming. For the majority, there are always dentists who are prepared to jump in. They're very capable, very knowledgeable, very skillful, often very experienced, and they'll jump in at the deep end because that's them. There'll be people that no matter how good a reason it is, they're not going to do it, and they were just simply born that way. On the other hand, the majority of us are in the middle there somewhere, where we have a degree of reluctance because we want to do no harm, but by the same token we do want to provide a service, and this comment is addressed to you in the middle. Do just one. Set yourself a goal to do just one. As that one proceeds and you get more comfortable, add another one. That's how to build a practice, in my opinion, in dental sleep medicine. Yes, we do need to involve a lot of other people, physician mainly, but you know, that's not that big a challenge, and any challenge that it may be, you can learn for the first one, and then when the second one's done, you can learn from what you've done by the first one, and the third from the second, and the first, and so on and so forth. So what I'm saying here is twofold. Number one is the real value of this is in learning, not just learning not to make mistakes, but that is part of learning, but to learn, to feel comfortable, to feel confident. And the second part is none of that's going to happen if you don't do it. So whether it's suspecting sleep disordered breathing to the point where you send someone along to their physician to get a sleep test arranged, albeit through you, or it's looking at someone with whose teeth are damaged due to bruxism, or a patient saying to you that the snoring is very disruptive, try and do one at least this week, maybe even two next week, maybe even one a day the following week. But that's, for me, a good way of building a practice if you just don't have total confidence and you're busy and you just want to build that side of your practice, but you don't feel comfortable about jumping at the deep end. So hopefully that will not only solve one problem for one person, but it'll encourage somebody, one person, to do one thing. Okay, thank you.